Alright, this is Bond18 for Poker Savvy Plus. We're here taking a look at the user Villalobos' 20 Rebuy add-on hand history. I guess I'm probably going to go ahead and skip ahead to hands that he's involved in and see how those are played. Otherwise, it takes a very, very long time to look through every hand in which he's not involved. But I think maybe when we get to the later stages where the blinds are shorter, we'll look at every single hand. So we'll start off with this first hand he played here. Alright, raise is good. Yep. Easy stuff. Take a look at the next hand. No, I would open raise any pair. With the stacks this deep, you need to be building the pot, so I would play pretty much any pair in this position, but you need to be open raising it. While stacks are deep, I would make it either 70 or 80 to go. I do like the flop bet, and I like a check behind on the turn, which he does, and then he checks behind on the river, which I think is fine too. But certainly raise it up pre-flop there, as you would pretty much any hand. Just don't open limp in early position ever. Don't open limp in early position ever. I'm pretty sure I'm comfortable making that a blanket statement. Alright, so at this point the blinds have gone up to 25.50, and he wakes up with kings in the small. Alright. And he makes a large re-raise. That's good. I like the check on the flop. He checks behind. I think I probably bet the turn now that there's two flush draws out, and I certainly would go for a straight of value by the river. And I would, of course, call that ridiculous river bet. But I would probably either bet the turn with the draws out, or certainly if I had checked the turn, I probably would go for a straight of value unless I knew that this guy had tendency to bluff a ton. Otherwise, it looks like he's not going to take any shot for us. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit here and take a look at this hand. Good. Okay. I like the check behind on the flop. It's a really ugly flop, the continuation bet. It does pretty well against the big blind's range. There's a flush draw too, so he's going to be peeling a lot, and you've just got no outs. So I like his check behind there. And yeah, I like the fold as well. Alright, next hand we're involved again. Find them aces. Yep, I like the re-raise, and I like the re-raise size. That looks really good. Just 3x. Doesn't give anything away about the strength of his hand. I think checking behind there is fine. There's really nothing he can get value from on the flop. There's no flush draw. There's not a realistic straight draw there. He's not going to be calling your re-raise with a 2 or a 4 very often at all.